Yo. It's Big Vike and Magical Box Wars. Tonight, we have another box of Avatar to do pack wars with. We're going to split the box in half. 2 wars. Each war is going to have 5 seats. Each seat is assigned to 3 packs. Whoever pulls the highest combined value of cards over $5 from their packs, TCG market, they win all other mythics, rares, eternal legal cards, borderless, full art lands, and cards over $3 from your war. Tonight we're hunting mythics. This is a heavy mythic set. Our top 24 are all $19 plus. There are 22 mythics and 2 rares. And with the regular set and the Eternal Legal set, there are 70 plus cards that are $5 and up, non-foil. Here are the top names: Badger Mole Cub, Wan Shi Tong, Toph, the Banyan Tree, Ozai, Ang Shelter, Force of Negation, the WallsBaSingSe, Appa, Avatar Aang, Katara, Fire Lord Azula, Sozin's Comet, FatedFirepower is your top names. And many of them have multiple versions, either showcase or borderless. War number 1, very important participants. We got Greg, aka the janitor, his additional seat. Joe, aka McEwen, Scott's additional seat. Andrew and Josh, aka Low End. Here is war number 1. Greg, Joe, Scott, Andrew, Josh. We are just a little shake 4. And happy, oh yeah, Friday to everybody. 2, 3, here comes our order. Scott leading off. Then Andrew, Greg, Joseph, Josh. Scott, Andrew, Greg. Man, you don't want Scott in that 1 seat. Andrew, Greg, Joe, Josh. So yeah, I look back the last 5 events for your recent winnings. Scott's got 2 leadoff homers in a row. DMR Collector, where he hit a $100 pack with a couple tutors in it. And then in the last box of Avatar. And Joe also hit. Him and Scott split the last box of Avatar. So who's hitting our mythics? Who's hitting our eternal legal mythic? Let's get a banger one of them. First half of the box. There's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. War number 2, the little stack will go on top and get dealt. And I'll just keep what ships by your name. The bulk I'll put down here in the corner. Man, I can't believe Scott gets that leadoff spot again. I can't ever recall a member ever having 3 leadoff homers in a row. Get a quick drink. Blow my schnoz. Lube my pipes. blow my schnoz, put on some protection, and we'll get into it. Yo, what's up, janitor? He says seat 3 be lucky. War number 1 is Scott, Andrew, Greg, Joe, Josh stays 5. Here we go, Scott. Here's your first pack. These have been good for you recently. And you hit another mythic here to lead off. Scott. Rare. A Waterbender Ascension. Oh, and then a foil mythic behind it. Unreal. Give us something good. Oh, a Sozin's Comet. It's good, but it's not a huge hit. Look at Scott, though, again with these pack 1s. And a full art planes. I don't believe I've ever seen this one with all the abandoned structures along the way. And Waterbender, I do not believe anything. Waterbender, no, it's only 87, or yeah, 87. Comet is normally $7.99. Foil is $8.76. That's actually a pretty $8.76. So Scott, to be a leadoff homer, you're hoping that this is our low end of the box. All except one of these Avatar boxes. I've had one good war and then one not so hot war. Here's Scott's leadoff hit tonight. Foil Comet. 5 casting cost. Each creature you control gains firebending 5 until end of turn, which is whenever it attacks, you add 5 mountain to your mana pool, and then this mana lasts until end of combat. You can foretell it for 3, which is during your turn, you may pay 2 and exile this card from your hand face down and cast it on a later turn for its foretell cost. Scott. What did I say? 876. 876 tonight. 876. Comet, foil, and pack 1. Andrew. Here's your first pack tonight. Hope everybody had a good week. You looking for a comet, Greg? Greg says, I hope to get that. He just wants to take his buddies, steal the winnings from his buddy. Andrew, pack 1 for you. Mythic Appa. There's our new leader. Man, what a start here from this box. This might be our high-end war. There's Appa in pack 2. And then, what is this? And then a borderless mythic right behind it, I think, for Andrew. Here we go. Give us another good hit. Rise of Sozin. I believe that has to be borderless to play. And then Andrew has a foil rare, too. So we got our foil mythic and our foil rare here in the first 2 packs. Scavengers, Sandbender, Scavengers foil. I do not think that helps either. But App is a nice hit. And like I said, really quick start to this one here. A Sandbender. Scavengers. Scavengers foil is 30 cents. That Rise of the Sozin is $3.17. Where's Appa? Appa is $16 flat. Appa 16. So Scott's going to have to get a leadoff homer in War 2 if he wants to keep his leadoff homer streak going. $16. Appa in pack 2 of War 1. And Sozin was 3+. Here's Appa. 3-4 for forecasting costs. Has flash and flying. When it enters, airbend any number of other target non-land permanents you control. An airbend is exile them. While each one is exiled, its owner may cast it for 2 rather than pay its mana cost. And whenever you cast a spell from exile, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. So now we're chasing Andrew. Foil Comet got caught quickly. Greg, here's your pack 1. It's dumping here too. The weather's been so crazy. We got like an ice storm over the weekend. Or not even over the weekend. Tuesday into Wednesday. I didn't have school on Wednesday. And then, yeah, now today, just like dumping. It's supposed to just dump rain the rest of the night. Lucky it's warm and it's not snow. Rare. A Firebender Ascension. And another rare. And a Ran and Shaw. Joe. I don't think Firebender is 3 to 5. Firebender. Oops. No, $1.58. Here's your pack 1, Joe. Can you hit in back-to-back avatar boxes? Yo-Yo SRB 90K. Is that Scott? Joe, here's your pack 1. Where? Agna Quela? Uncommon. Yes, Scott. Scott, you had another foil mythic in your leadoff pack. So crazy. But then Andrew promptly hit Appa behind it to take the lead. Looking for your 3rd straight leadoff homer. Josh, here's your pack 1. Closing out a good round 1. Nice value here. You're already in the green. Appa almost gets you in the green by itself. Rare. There's a Fire Lord Azula. Borderless, that's a big hit. Fire Lord Azula. Let's hit. Where is the regular one on here? No, 274 for regular version of Azula. So like I said, Scott hit foil Sozin's Comet to lead off. And then Andrew took the lead in the next pack with Appa. Scott, you're at 876. You got to get over 16 bucks to take the lead back. Here's your pack 2. There was a nice fresh pack smell. Scott, where? A Katara the Fearless. It's got to be borderless to play, I believe. I don't believe the regular version of her plays either. Katara. And there are Katara Waterbender is good. But yeah, this one's only $1.05. Andrew, can you stretch it out here? Here's your pack 2. You hit Appa in pack 1. Andrew with a rare. And then I think another foil rare behind it. Wartime Protesters doesn't help. And then, yeah, you get your last one was Sandbender Scavengers, which was like 30 cents. Give us something better than that. A Secret Tunnel. I don't think it's much better. What's Secret Tunnel foil? Normally $2.50. Foil's $3.35. There's a better foil rare, but still doesn't play. Greg, there's your pack 2. Greg with a rare. Yeah. With Swift Savior, there's a couple of versions of that plays. Does the regular and then your full art mountain. I think you're on the board with that. Like I said, there's so many different versions. Nah, maybe just the showcase and the borderless. Ang. There's so many different Angs in this set. Swift Savior 364. Joe, there's your pack 2. Joe Rare. A Toph Hard-Headed Teacher. There's tons of different versions of Toph, but I don't think that's a good one. Foil Uncommon, Foil Land. Hard-Headed, $1.43. Josh, closing out round 2 with your second pack. Then we just got one pack left each. Still chasing Andrew and Appa. Oh, there's our mythic. Man, it's not good. Eternal Legal, Shattering Spree, Borderless. Like I said, I don't think that plays. Man, they don't give us a good mythic eternal legal. Rare. A Momo. I don't think I've seen him yet. And another rare. And an Earth King. What's that? Shattering Spree. Borderless. Only 84 cents. So going to the final round, we're still chasing Andrew and Appa. Andrew, you got 4 packs you got to dodge here. Scott, you only need about, what, 725 to take the lead back. Here is your final pack for War 1. This is his additional seat. Jesse says, fingers crossed for Josh. He's been on a bad streak. He's going to have to do it. Last pack magic. Scott. You don't want to see a mythic here, Andrew, from Scott. Rare. A last Agni Kai. You dodge it. Oh, man, I don't think I've seen that full art forest either. A couple full art lands I haven't seen yet. Scott, you hit them both, the forest and the plains. That was the 2 that I haven't seen yet, I don't think. But just foil Comet, not enough for you tonight to get your 3rd straight lead off. Andrew, looking to stretch out the lead. Yeah, Greg hasn't hit in a minute. Andrew with a rare. Elemental Teachings. So you're sticking with Appa. Got 3 packs left to dodge, Andrew. Greg, there's your final pack in War 1. You need 1601 or better. Rare. A Wartime Protesters. You didn't hit that last time, did you? Somebody hit that, didn't they? Another rare. And a Ty Lee. You're going to have to do it in War 2. Janitor. Joe. Here's your final pack tonight. Got something, what, in the back is that? I think you got a borderless in the back. What's this right here? This, see that one? Looks like that's a full border. Joe. With a mythic. Is this the mythic borderless? Give us something good. A the Face Stealer. It's a super cool card, and it plays being borderless, but it's not going to catch Andrew. You're going to need something else. And a foil common. Does not get there. Borderless. Where is Co? I'm missing. Oh, here he is. 672. That's some trippy art. The Face Stealer, borderless, 672. For Joe. 672, Co, Borderless, and Pack 3. Yeah, look at this art with this face coming out of this bug in the middle. Look at that art. That is really messed up. When Co enters exile up to one other target creature, it's a 6/6 for 6 casting cost. Whenever another non-token creature dies, you may exile it. Pay 1 life, choose a creature card exiled with Co, and Co has all activated and triggered abilities of the last chosen card. Pretty useful, being able to morph into everything. Yeah, I definitely haven't pulled the borderless. I don't even believe I pulled the regular version of Co. So the last one that can hurt you, Andrew, is Josh. He's going to need a mythic. Or I guess a borderless rare. Maybe there's a borderless rare up there above 16 bucks. But the rest of them are mythics. Let's see an M here at the end. Give Andrew a sweat. Josh with a rare. Ooh, an abandoned air temple. I know people have been looking for that. I think that's on our 3 to 5. But congrats, Andrew. Appa wins the first half for you. Abandoned air temple is 446. And what, 3 to $5? And this is gonna be pretty good value for an Avatar War. Here's your winnings from War 1, Andrew. Your 3 to 5 is Aang Swift Savior, The Rise of Sozin, Foil Secret Tunnel, an Abandoned Air Temple, and then your money tonight is Co, Borderless, a Foil Sozin's Comet, and an Appa. Greg says good game. War number 2. Little stack goes on top. That's our box. Here's war number 2. Very important participants. We got Bobby, aka Mush Bob, Greg, aka Janitor, Jessica, Scott, and Ollie. Recent winnings. Ollie and Bobby split Avatar 4. That was Ollie's first win, and he did it with a leadoff homer. We've had lots of leadoff homers recently. And then Jessica and Scott split DMR Collector, and they each hit leadoff homers to win their wars in that. And then Scott also had a leadoff homer in Avatar 5. Been Ricky Henderson recently in the group, just leadoff homers everywhere. Here's war number 2. We got Bobby, Gregory, Jessica, Scott, and Ollie. We will randomize 11. Big shake this time. Little shake in war 1, big shake in war 2. 4, 6, 8, 10. Here comes our order. 11. Ollie leading off. Then Jessica, Bobby, Gregory, Scott. Ollie, Jess, Bobby. Ollie, Jess, Bobby. Greg, Scott. War 2, Ollie, Jess, Bobby, Greg, Scott. Here we go, Ollie. Leading off for War 2. Rare. A Fire Lord Zuko. Again, it's got to be borderless to play, I believe. And another rare. And an Aang at the Crossroads. There's our rabbit, though, I believe. I know, again, borderless version of Aang at the Crossroads play. Does the regular? I'm pretty sure the regular did. I know, maybe just the showcase. And Fire Lord Zuko is 50 cents. And Aang Crossroads is only $1.16. So you do not get on, do not become our rabbit. Jess, here's your pack 1 in War 2. And who's going to hit our mythics? Just a Great Divide Guide. Common foil, your full art swamp. Bobby. Here's your pack 1. Bobby with a rare. A Realm of Co. Greg. Here's your pack 1 or 2. Greg. Rare. An Avatar Destiny. Common foil. Scott closing out round 1. Scott with a rare. Foggy Swamp Visions and a foil uncommon. So nothing in round 1. Ollie, starting off round 2. Ollie with a mythic. Here's a mythic. Looked like a saga. The Legend of Kuruk. Yes, that's what it is. There's our rabbit, I believe, again. And yeah, I don't think... Is that a different forest than we've seen? I feel like I haven't seen that full art forest either. Legend of Kuruk 778. 778 for Ollie. 778. Legend Kuruk in pack 2. For 1 and 2, you scry 2, then draw a card, and then for 3, you exile it and return it as Avatar Kuruk, which is a 4/3. Whenever you cast a spell, create a 1/1 colorless spirit creature token. With this token, can't block or be blocked by non-spirit creatures. And it has Exhaust, Waterbend 20. Take an extra turn after this one. Whoa. Jess, here's your pack 2. 779 or up now. We're hunting. Take the lead. We got to have another Eternal Legal card too, right? Somewhere in here. Jess with a rare. An Iroh Grand Lotus. Bobby, here's your pack 2. Is that some kind of fancy card in the back? Bobby with a... No, it wasn't. Just a rare. A Zookeeper and a foil uncommon. Greg, here's your pack 2. Rare. A Zhao and a mythic behind it. Here we go. Is your mythic better than Ollie's Legend of Kuruk? Give us something good. A Fated Firepower. I don't think the regular version takes the lead, does it? I think it's under... Where is it here on my lists? Oh no, it takes the lead. 1131. Fated Firepower. 1131 for Greg. So time to sweat, Greg. Now we're chasing you. 1131. And that's the first Fated Firepower of any version I pulled in pack 2. Here's Firepower. A 3 mountain and X casting cost. Has flash, This enchantment enters with X fire counters on it. If a source you control would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls, it deals that much damage plus an amount of damage equal to the number of fire counters on this enchantment instead. Man, so yeah, any kind of direct damage deck, this is a must-have, huh? And that takes the lead. Scott closing out round 2, and then we just got 1 pack left each. You have a direct damage or a deck that would work with, just piling on extra damage. Oh, your buddy's got our other Eternal Legal card here in the middle. Does Scott let you keep it? It's just an uncommon. And I've actually pulled that Die Lie Agents before, borderless. Wah, wah. Scott with a rare. And then a Showcase Great Divide Guide. A couple fancy versions, but it doesn't help Scott. Going around 3, we're chasing Greg and Fated Firepower, 1131. Ali and Legend of Kuruk is 778. Ali, so you just need anything $5 plus here, and you take the lead back. Greg, you got 4 packs you got to dodge. And this is the big one, I feel like, right here. Does Ali have another $5 plus? Greg, you definitely don't want to see a mythic here from Ali. Rare. Oh, but it's one of the best rares in the set. So he's taking the lead back. Redirect Lightning. I feel like we hit one of them in every box. In one box, we hit a regular one, regular and a foil one. Redirect Lightning, $10.99. So good war here, too. $10.99. Ollie, 10.99. Redirect Lightning in pack 3. You had 778 plus 10.99. Brings you to 1877. Here's Redirect Lightning. One casting cost. As an additional cost to cast a spell, pay 5 life or pay 2 colorless. Change the target of target spell or ability with a single target. So Ollie, now you got 4 packs you got to dodge, and yeah, I feel like this is the big one now. Now Greg just needs, Greg needs like a $7 plus hit though to take the lead back. And Ollie's at 1877 total. Jess, here's your pack 3. And Ollie's old man already won more one. They're looking for a California sweep. Family sweep. Rare. A lion turtle. That's a weird mix. Bobby, here's your last shot tonight. Bobby, rare. An Earth King's Lieutenant. And then that Full Art Plains again. Greg, here's your final pack tonight. You have 1131. You have to get to 1877. Or 1878 for the win. Ollie, you definitely don't want to see a mythic here now for Greg. Greg with a rare. I think it's got to be borderless to play. Unagi of Kyoshi Island. Another in the forest with a big creature underneath. Man, I don't think I've seen any of these full art forests. Maybe I just smoked too much green. Greg says good game. Unagi. Kyoshi Island. 219. So last one that can hurt you, Ollie, is Scott. He's going to have to hit a big one to pull some last pack magic. If not, like I said, we got a father-son duo looking for the sweep. Scott with a rare. Boiling Rock, and then a mythic behind it. Ooh, here we go, Ollie. Give us something good. Oh! Is that 19 plus? The Walls? How much is it? The Walls 2540. There's last pack magic now for Scott. Unreal. Scott, 2 leadoff homers and now last pack magic to get your winning streak going at 3. 2540 in the last pack. Wow. WallsBaSingSe for last pack magic. Wow, Scott. Talk about running hot. Everything hitting for you when it has to. Big 8 casting cost, but it's a 0/30 defender. Other permanents you control have indestructible. That is why the city is named WallsBaSingSe. It's the impenetrable, or no, impenetrable city, said General Soon. You got to take some of your buddy's luck, Greg. Like I said, Scott gets his 3rd consecutive win. And these layout, redirect, and then faded. Here you go, Scott. Here's your good ones tonight. Legend of Kuruk, Redirect Lightning, Faded Firepower, and the Walls of WallsBaSingSe. And yeah, if you don't got a direct damage deck for these red ones, your buddy the janitor has a slot for him in a deck. And then war number 1, Andrew won. His 3 to 5 was Angst with Savior. Rise of Sozin. Greg says I'll hit him up. Secret Tunnel, an abandoned air temple. And then your money, Andrew, was Borderless Co., a foil comet, and Appa won it for you. So that was actually a nice, well-rounded box. I feel like both them wars are going to be... Maybe Scott's is going to be a little bigger just because he's got, an extra hit, and he had the biggest hit of the night. But congrats to Andrew and Scott tonight. Our upcoming schedule, I'm expecting to have Lorwyn, the new Lorwyn set next week sometime. If it's delayed a week and I get it the following week, we'll do a double Masters 22 to hold us over. So double Masters 22 or the new Lorwyn set will be the next available box. If you want to get involved, check us out. Facebook group, same name as this YouTube channel, MagicalBoxWars. Greg saying he definitely wants in for Lauren. Like I said, I'm hoping my guy can get it to me next week for the pre-release date. If not, like I said, we'll do this next week. Everybody, enjoy your weekend. Let those that you care about know it. I'll be in touch. Peace.